welcome to the final of the Full Throttle GT4 Best in British or Battle of Britain, whatever you want to call it. It's only the British GT4 cars, and the final is in no other than the ultimate, one of my most ultimate British tracks, which is Brands Hatch. Love this track to pieces. As usual, you know I need to do my sharing and carrying on with the YouTube feed to everyone and anyone who wants to listen and care, including some art racers who do like to tune in and listen to my rantings and ravings at the same time. Do like that. Right, okay, mute that there, don't need to hear myself. Pop that into here, pop that into here, paste that there, and here we go. Lovely jubbly. So, as this is the finals, let's go through the real close table, which is this league at the moment, coming into this final race, which is the two stints, the first 20 minutes followed by the second 20 minutes in the reverse order, as we all know, but I will go over it again in due course. Bear with me while I pull up this information on my spare no expense Mac computer. Don't mention that it's just several years old, that's all the point. So let's go through the lineup at the moment. We are currently on board with Rotary, who is Ethan Graham, currently sitting at third position in the table with 92 points. Carry on and we get down to Big Innie. I believe that is Leon down at 25. Let's actually see if we can do this better. Pull up another list here. So here we go. We have got our list of guys here. So currently Lewis Edwards, which is down as Vulcan, is in first position with 102 points, forgive me, 102 points, closely followed by Thomas. Bear me a second, where is Thomas on this here? Can't see it up there. He's going into qualifying, we'll get on to that camera in a second, but let's go through the table. Apologies. Lewis at 102, second Thomas with 98 points, Ethan at only 92 points, Alan Piper behind with 82 points, Andy on 77 points, Andrew 43, Brian on 36, Leon on 25, Joy actually with Ash, who's on 25 as well, followed by Liam on 15, Luke on 7, Daniel on 1 and Mike on 0 at the moment. So who do we really need to look out for in this race? Well, the usual suspects. Is in there, Vulcan is in, Lewis Edwards is also in there, Adam Piper, our host of this glorious race, is in there as well. We do have a couple of guys filling in on this race as well. Evil Dragon's partaken in the past couple of races here, and some of the GT3 races with Full Throttle Racing, so it's good to see him on here as well. Ashley, or STD Ash, as he likes to be called all the time, is one of the guys that we got to thank for the liveries of this GT4 league. He's been one of the main hands here in the liveries for this league, and actually a lot of the other leagues done by Full Throttle Racing, and I think as you can tell he's a damn hand at it. He does some absolutely remarkable liveries for these cars. I'm going to move down to Rotary, who's on the backside of Ash as we speak, loving his Aston Martin. The centre denter, as we have him down here, is I believe he is Leon. Forgive me, that is Leon, who is the centre denter in the 620 or 650s. I can never remember which one. The 600 and 700 one, get them mixed up. It's the 720, isn't it? And then the 650. I don't know. Message me in the chat. Remind me that I'm being a blocker and I can't remember. And it probably then tells me down on my little screen here, which I'm not looking at. Aussie Rooster there as well, followed by Brian Moncari, who's just taken a bit of a push too hard round one of the most crucial corners on this track, Brands Hatch. An absolutely devil of a track, I do love it. 2.4 miles of pure gloriousness with undulating corners and everything going on. And let's see what times we are getting currently on the leaderboard during this qualifying. So we are in the 30s with these GT4 cars, it seems. Last laps we're looking at are in possibly the 33s or the 34s. But let's see what happens now they're all on their first flying lap round. Get back on board with Vulcan. This is just come down, that's it, come from Sterling, forgive me. Lost where I was on the track for a second there. Flying down Sterling here. Hard on the brakes, turn it in, not too early on the power, push it through Clark's and across that start-finish line. That will be his first split time there. Be interesting to see what he has got from that. A 127, oh well, we are aiming at the 127, that's perfect, brilliant. 127 there by Lewis Edwards, followed by Adam Piper with a 128. 0.8 and then another 128.8 by the centre Denta, really close between those two. Rotary only with the 129.027, just knocking on the back doors of the 28s there, and also is Ashley with the 129.273. So 073. Let's not forget that. That 073 is the all-important one there. Coming up after Even Drag 129.5, followed by another number 129.5. My Aussie Rooster, then Clark with a 130, and Brian yet to put his time in as he's coming up. Probably Brown Clark's and down the straight, coming in now, 133.5. Okay, so it's all to go for as Vulcan's just completely mucked that corner up there. That was probably going round Westfield. Left into the rest of the pack. Don't really need to put the gears and times traction on these races as they don't need to be factored in. There is no mandatory pit needed to be done, so we're going to keep it on the more planned layout of this here as we stick with Adam Piper. So it is the 650S. See, I was right, there we go. Side note there. Qualifying times are being set. Let's get back in and see what's going on. Evening, Rusty. Evening, Ashley. Ahoy, ahoy, my man. How you both doing, Rusty? Sterling work last night, mate, on the GT3 stuff. Really love that there, buddy. And at the moment, Vulcan not being tested in the 127s as of yet. Piper's still in the 128. Pushed it down to a 0.6 instead of a 0.8. The centre Denta still on the 0.8s. The big innie now up with the 128.9. Really well done. Rotary not breaking into the 128s yet. Still on the 129s. Can't get past that marker. Again, the same with Ashley, and then again the same with Luke at 129.4. Only real change here is Equal Dragon's pushed up into the 129s. Giving himself 129.4 instead of a 130, which he did have beforehand. Brian is now also pushed up to the 131.4. That still leaves him at the back of the pack for now. So let's get back on with Adam Piper and Vulcan as they are all now coming down towards Clark's to set another set of times. What's Brian done? He's got his car in limp mode. He's probably gone over the line after finishing qualifying. What am I saying? Being an absolute prude. So let's have a look at these as they're about to come through. No one else has beaten that 127 of Lewis Edwards, so he's looking to hold that first position and take that title with the points that he's got. He doesn't want it to be challenged. So here we go. Race starts. Good evening, Andrew. How are you doing, my man? Good to join us here on the final of the GT4 Best of British. as we go. Vulcan first, Adam Piper's second, the centre denter third, Big Innie fourth, Rotary fifth, sixth, Ashley seventh, Luke eighth, Aussie Rooster, as we wait for the green light to go out, and it's going to be go, go, go. All revving to the limit. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if Adam Piper got a penalty. He may have done for going a bit too early. He has. He's been pushed right to the side there, so that's not helped him. Asham's around the side there. Vulcan getting away nice and easy. Nothing, no commotion as of yet around that first corner as they fly down into Druids now. Big Innie keeping that second position, followed by Rotary up into third position. Really well done by him there. Luke up into fourth, he's going to be chuffed. And Evil Dragon behind him there in fifth as we now fly towards one of the most hardest corners to master on this track, I personally think. Surtees, I do love it. Once you get the knack of it, it's a brilliant corner, but it's a bugger to get down. And this can really make or break this next straight down towards Morphle. Luke all over the back of Evil Dragon there, who's now actually pushed up into fourth position. So Luke wanting to get that position back from Evil Dragon there as they go round Hawthorns there, down to Westfield Bend. They dip down and back up the hill towards Sheens. That devilishly tricky blind corner that you've just got to take. Basically brace and go. Push too hard there, you will end up in that gravel track. You don't end up in there, that is basically like Vienna. Shadow Realm, here we come. And it's seeming like first, second and third are just starting to creep away there. Lewis wants to make sure he solidifies this first victory, to make sure he has got this title done. Like I say, it is tight. It is tight in the top 4 spots, or the top 3 spots. Lewis with 102, Thomas with 98, Ethan with 92, Adam with 82. It's not exactly like it can't easily be jumped over by one or the other. So let's see what can happen. Even track there, getting a bit sideways, going around that corner as Adam Piper leads this second pack from the split of the front 3. Rooster holding 5th position, Adam Piper 4th, Even Dragon drop back down to 6th here as Placenta Denta is in 7th, followed by Ryan, who's now up to 8th position. I believe Ash and Luke, I'm guessing he's had an unfortunate spin there, is now back there, and Ash also having a spin. Curse of the commentator, Ashley, I'm sorry my good man, get back on that track, get focused. The race is not over for you yet, sir. Big Innie, what on earth am I doing? Get back on this front 2. Big Innie making the moves on Rotary, really well done there. A real title challenge there. Rotary up into second. Vulcan dropping down to third. I'm losing too much of the action going through some of the cars here. Let's stick with the front 3, see what's going on. As they head up now towards Paddock Hill, fly down that track. Graham is all over the place there. Lewis wants to capitalise on that as they come down towards Druids here. Heavy braking. Big Innie keeping a nice neat line, no one able to attack on the inside there. But they can't really pay too much attention. Vulcan is all over the back of Rotary. A brilliant shot that was. Braking wide in, tight and push up there, try and get as fast power on as early as possible up that hill and get the pace down this straight. Everyone getting in the slip of each other. Aston McLaren. And Rotary's looking to go on the inside here and see if he can take it around Hawthorns. May not be able to, but it may line him up really well there for Westfield. If not, he's got it for Westfield. He has got it for Westfield. Has dropped him up to first position. Really well done there. Big Innie back into second. That leaves him open there on the inside by Vulcan. And Vulcan has done. He's taken it before he even gets up to Sheen. And it's all changed again. Rotary first, Vulcan second, and now Big Innie into third. We are. I don't even know how far we're into this race yet. Let's put on some of the information, race information here. 3 laps in, 15 minutes in, 15 minutes to go even, apologies. Vulcan making a dive round the inside of Paddock's there. Can't really do too much with that with Rotary, you've just got to give it away and see if you can do anything to capitalise on it. Rotary's left the inside door open round Paddock, round Druids, forgive me. And you can see what happens when you leave that door open around Druids, but then for some reason Big Innie's tried to do the same to Rotary and he's lost it a bit there, luckily managed to hold it. And those two are now dragged, stripping it down towards Sheen, Surtees, as they go up around, and it does seem to be Rotary that's managed to get into that second position, Big Innie back into third. Now that won't be the first or last time these two are going to try against each other, but they need to watch out for Adam Piper now. Managed to split away from that mid-pack group from fourth and catch back up with the top three who are fighting here, and he wants to now see some of this action. So they go down towards Westfield. Adam Piper again on the inside, wants to think he can probably try and make the manoeuvre around Sheen's dangerous corner. I don't know if he can do it there. Rotary trying to split away from those battling third and fourth positions, widen the gap between him and Vulcan in first position. Shot there as they break down towards Clark's. Adam Piper all over the back of Big Innie. The gap to really make a manoeuvre around Paddock Hill here. Everyone's starting to sit in, and Big Innie going really wide there. Adam Piper getting a very good line, trying to race him down into Druids here, and he has got the inside line there. He's got that nose in. And Big Innie's going to have to sacrifice that, but then Big Innie still has the inside corner here going around Graham Hill. So with that, Adams had to drop back in, but he drops right back in behind him. And he knows if he takes this next corner right, he's going to have to drag down the straight there, and he's got the inside corner. Again, Big Innie had to sacrifice that. He's left the inside line 2-3. If you get your nose in, that means you can get round. Down Hawthorns, Big Innie wants to get back into this, see if he can upset Mr. Piper. There was a generous serving of corner taken there, as they like to do. Penalty system not activated on these races, but they are looked over by our adjudicators. It's not completely free rein on this. You can't just start skipping across the track or using the Indy circuit. You can get away with it. You do have to still play by the rules. Let's move further down the pack and see what's going on at the moment as Eagle Dragon, Aussie Rooster seem to be battling it a little here. The Jaguar versus the McLaren, 4th, 5th and 6th position. Both not close enough to make a manoeuvre, but not far enough away to not lose this draft, not being too far away from the draft. I mean, sorry, I just lost mid-corner there, so I was trying to wonder where the other three were. They're all still all the way back here. Placenta Denta in 8th position. He's normally fighting further back up the field there, but I'm guessing due to issues happening within that first lap, he got knocked further back. Luke also due to the first lap as well in 9th position, as he's taken a real bad turn around Surtees there. That's what happens if you push a bit too hard around that corner, because of the angle of the camera of it, it will just spit you out. Now Ashley is coming up behind him and saying, right, you did not get fast, good speed around that corner, mate. Not fast down the straight, you're just going to skip me that corner. And Ash has, he's up into 9th, good on him. Let's go back to the front, and Vulcan, Lewis Edwards is dominating his lead here. He's making sure he wants to solidify this GT4 championship for his own, and got that with a dominating 4.4 second lead, and just setting the fastest lap with the 1.27 from 4.57. It's actually very good speed. Some people would find it hard to get faster than that in a GT3 car around here, so that's really good speed. Looking further back, we have got the ever-changing fight between first, second and third and fourth, and Rotary's actually got up into, is still in second, but now we've actually got Adam Piper up into third and Big Innie now into fourth. these guys are all close together, where they were separated by at least over a second to half a second gap between them here. Adam Piper seems to have this track down. In that Aston versus Aston, it's now coming down to the battle of drivers. I want to see if Big Guinea can catch back up to this as well and capitalise on it, but he's loitering at the 0.8 of a second margin, which is just on the coattails of being in the slip, so he wants to get a bit faster so he can not lose out to this battle going on here as Adam Piper pushes really well through Clark's. Really good speed up behind him there until the second as they come up the hill now towards Paddock. Looking for the inside line, no, he's going to stick it behind him. See what he can do on the hill down towards Druids. Referee leaves that door open, wants to keep it nice and tight. Keeps it nice and tight. His pipe, which has gone a little bit wide there. But no threat from Big Guinea from behind as they power down towards Graham Hill corner and down the straight towards Surtees. Wide and back in, nice and tight is the key to that corner. And actually both of the Astons there getting a really good turn on that corner. There's no difference between the two of them now. Drop down into fourth, hang it into that corner, power back on towards Westfields. Down the hill, up Dingledale. Towards Sheens. Big Guinea slowly starting to lose that gap between him and Adam Piper around here. Adam Piper making all sorts of nuisance between him and Rotary. Or should I say Ethan Graham. And Ethan's looking to cover that inside line. Adam wants to try and see if he can do the wide line. He can't. A little bit of a kiss there between the two of them, but nothing too dangerous. As the attack comes back on, a bit of a flash. Adam wants to try and get past, but Rotary's playing it nice and cool. Maybe another little accidental tap at the back there. And Adam wants to desperately get past, but he's not been given enough of a window to try and make it round. Flashes, I'm going to try and take the inside line, he's saying. Rotary's like, no, I don't want that to happen, but at the same time pushed too hard through that corner, has taken the outside line with that, and Adam Piper has now got the faster time from that corner down the straight and taken second place through Pilgrim's Drop to Hawthorns. Nearly lose the inside line there to Rotary. Rotary would have loved that because that would have popped him back up into second here, but let's see how they get on as it comes to Surtees. Sheens, sorry, forgive me. With all that action going on, Big Guinea has actually come back in with a bit of a shout here. He's in that slipstream, he's able to capitalise and keep him in this train. 1.4 of a second between them. And I'll tell you what, Adam Piper is starting to pull away. Not by much, but little by little. Let's see how he can do now, defending against this track, coming into such corners. He's taken it wide, Rotary was tighter. Not enough to do anything about it here as they come down towards Hill corner. Both taking a really good line through their maximum power as they can. Fly down the copper straight. Up and round Surtees, get as much power on down the straight as you can do. Rotary eager to try and get round Piper. Just not got track to do that, and he's gone onto the grass a bit, lost a bit of pace, and he wants to see what he can do. He's going to try and push up the inside. Still not enough around that corner. Through Westfield. Up and down Dingledale. Take on Sheens. This is where it gets difficult, and we both see them both dearie me's, pushing too much and getting onto that grass, and I'll be honest with you, they both managed to get away with quite a lot there. That could have ended up a lot worse for both of them, and Big Innie could have easily just gone, yep, see you later boys. I'll take that second position. That complex of corners is a fun complex of corners. It's really good, especially when you're trying to set a time trial or a qualifying lap. When you're trying to race it against other people, and you've got the pressure on behind you, and you've got people putting you off, but you need to make sure you nail these corners all at the same time. That's when mistakes happen. We need to still one there. Adam Piper trying to do his best to defend against Rotary here behind him. Big Innie now getting bored and wanting to get involved in the action. Waiting for mistakes to be made, and Big Innie taking a really good inside line there, but not managing to push out as fast as he possibly could. Wide in, tight out. That's the best bit of that corner, Big Innie, my man. As Rotary tries to get the faster line down, but it's round the outside, so it's never going to work for him. And like I say, pushing onto the grass there again. Managing to hold these very luckily up and down through Dingle Dell here and round Surtees. Jeez, why do I keep calling it Surtees? Forgive me, and there we go. Goes to the commentator. It's happened. Push too hard round Sheens and it will punish you, and it has done to Rotary. Big Innie's dropped up into third automatically. Adam Piper's with a little sigh of relief there. There was quite a lot of pressure on him, and he hasn't got that now for at least the next couple of corners, as Big Innie will be like, no, hold on. Your pressure has not stopped, young man. It's just going to come from a different driver. It's going to come from this McLaren. Let's look further down the pack here and see what's going on. Big gap between third and fourth, and even Dragon doing really well in this week's race. He's only been in the bottom half of the team table normally. It's good to see him in the top half, followed by Aussie Rooster. Then another massive gap between him and the centre Denton. 14 seconds is crazy. There seems to be a little mini battle here going on between the centre Denton, STD Ash, and Ryan Carey. Cray. Let's call it Brian. And Luke in last. Well, actually, no, it is Luke in last. We may have lost someone. And we have. I think we have lost Rotary. Unfortunately, I don't know if that was DC or what's happened after his spin there, but we have seemed to have lost him. So for now, on board with first place. Very comfortable with that first place as well. As you can see, 10-second gap. 2 minutes left of this 20-minute race. This is pretty much Vulcans to walk home at this point in time. And we've got Adam Piper second. With a Big Innie not too far behind. 1 second gap here. It was 0.7 a little while ago. It's now going from 1 up to 0.2. So Adam Piper, see with the Aston Martin having at least a better feel for this track. I don't know. Adam Piper does seem to have the lines down, gives us a little flash there, even in my good man. See if you can chip into Lewis's lead there of 11 seconds in front of you. And for now, look after that second position. So we're going to go back down. Ooh, to this little fight here. It looks interesting. Aussie Rooster. He's gone past Evil Dragon. Oh, well done, sir. Evil Dragon not particularly happy about that. Wants to see if he can do something about it. Seeing this will probably be the penultimate lap. Next lap will be at last. I don't know if any moves can be made there. Let's look at these back three. They are all pretty spaced out as well. It is all looking pretty spaced out apart from these two, so let's keep on board with these two. As they come across the line now for their final lap. Aussie up into fourth. good scoring for him today if he holds that position. Some good points. Good manoeuvres by Evil Dragon, like I say, nice to see him in the top 5. I think Ozzy's plan now is to just try increase that gap between him and Evil, but also not push it too much. Last lap, got everything to play for here. Big Innie has decided to just settle for that third position, and his gap between him and Adam Piper has risen to 1.8 seconds. But he has got a podium in third, and here we are on board with Adam Piper in second. Gives us a little flash there, Ethan, my good man. And back on board with our champion leader and also championship winner for this race, Mr. Lewis Edwards, as he comes down clearways and round Clark's Curve and up the Barham Straight. Look at that. Congratulations, my man. Takes that first place. Really well done. Podium coming first and then also taken first whole way through. Easily done. Really well done by Adam Piper there. Also well done by Big Innie. Aussie Rooster now being challenged by Evil Dragon all the way to the end. Drags to the end. Oh, that was so close. So close. 0.069 between 4th and 5th there. So Aussie Rooster and Evil Dragon keeping us entertained to the very end. Thanks, guys. 6th Placenta Denta, 7th Ashley, and then in 8th position comes Brian. Give us a flash, my man. Good boy. Evening, my good man. There we go. That is the end of race 1 here at Brands Hatch for our finals of the GT4 Battle of Britain. I'm going to go to Battle of Britain. Well done there to Lewis Edwards. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to try and do the math at the moment to see if that has guaranteed him the lead. I'm not going to say it does for now. I'm going to say for now it can still be up for grabs because anything can actually happen. Let's hope to see if we are going to get Rotary back in for this race. Possibly he is in the list there, so I don't know if he maybe just had a DC. Hopefully so. Well, as you guys know, if you've been with us all season, you'll know this by now, but if you just join us for this race, I'll also explain it to you as well. Second race is a reverse of the results from the first race, so our winner there, Lewis Edwards, will start in 10th position, where our guy who came last, which was Brian, will start in first, and we will have another 20 minutes, and that will be our final race for this season's GT4 League. You know what, I've poured myself a Guinness for this and not even touched it. I've been that intrigued and engrossed in that first race. So to you guys, cheers, and also cheers to our sponsor, Lovely Stickers. They do some amazing stickers, as you can imagine from the name. I like to recommend them to you mainly for liveries for your sim racing gear. They do liveries for all types of sim racing wheels, Fanatec's, Thrustmasters, and I think they probably even do the Logitechs. Go check out their Facebook page and their webpage. They do some amazing stuff. You can actually get liveries like from some of the old famous Lotus Formula teams and etc., like the Martini Racing livery classic. Do love it. So go check them out. They are an amazing thing to go see. I'm just going to say a quick cheers and a slurp. There we go, boys. There you go. That's to you, Mr. Edwards. We have victory there from the first one. Aussie. Got a couple of our guys jumping out for their own personal pit stops. We'll get on board here with Evil Dragon, just so we can watch someone go around. He's got his little animes on that car. Fan of anime. I'm not gonna mock him. I like my anime too. Everyone loads up. So. How's this gonna go? Evil Dragon here just needs to get his lines down could work out quite well for him in this race. As he finished in 5th, he's literally going to start mid-pack whatever happens anyway. Everyone's just going to literally get turned around him. He stays exactly where he is. So, he's got everything. He's, I suppose, in a no win or loss position for this. Brian saying it was exciting. It definitely was so. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. No one else in the chat. Anyone else give us a hi, say hi. If you are watching, new to the channel, welcome. If you're re-watching this, hello. In the future, I guess. Yeah. Give us a like, give us a share, subscribe to our wonderful little Full Throttle Racing YouTube channel. Love to see you here. You get to hear me ramble on and entertain you guys while these guys make some absolutely amazing driving. Feel like it's reality, as Evil has decided to. He's decided to. I don't know what he's decided to do. He's decided to give himself injuries which to any other normal human would seem absolutely horrendous. Right. Good evening, Charlotte. How are you doing? Who you here to cheer on is the question, Charlotte. Let us know in the chat. 1 minute call by Mr. Piper, our adjudicator and our in theory Bernie Eccleston of this league. Big shouts to him. Don't know what he was doing. Leave him to his joy and get on board here with Aussie Rooster. Right. Oh, we have just had it in from the adjudicators. He's got a big enough gap that Lewis Edwards has actually won the championship. He cannot be beaten at this point. So congratulations to that man. Is that definitely sure, Adam Piper? Even if he doesn't drive this race, he's definitely still going to win. Let's see. Maybe we're jumping the gun. I'm not sure, but let's see how it goes. Luke now starting off in 1st position. Ryan actually 2nd. 3rd is Ash. 4th, Placenta Denner. Evil Dragon, like I said, in the middle. 5th, Aussie Rooster. 6th, 7th, Big Innie. 8th, Adam Piper. 9th is going to be Rotary, and then 10th is Lewis, and they are off. Reverse order, like I say, and let's see if there is any carnage around this first corner. We have definitely got 2 wide, 2 times around there, and everyone seems to be coming away okay, not too bad. Diving into Druids, everyone looking for the inside line. Placenta Denta getting shunted all over the place, poor chap. Managing to hold in there, but it's gone down a few spots. Let's see if we can pull it back up. Let's see how the pack and order is going after that. Oh no! Adam Piper. Placenta Denner having a bit of a ding-dong there. Don't know what's happened. May have to go back and check that out. Don't know if I could do a replay or not. I'd love to be able to. For now, we're going to stick on board with everything that's going on because it's too busy. Luke holding 1st position. Ashley still holding 2nd. The Evil Dragon jumping up from 5th into 3rd position. Good for him. And Big Innie up in the 4th. Well done, that man. Coming back from the back of the pack, up into 4th, doing really well there. Let's get on down. We've got Aussie Rooster under attack by Brian here, and Vulcan on behind a pair of them. All 3 of those drivers capable to do stuff. Behind that, we've got Adam Piper in 8th and Placenta Denta at 9th. After their little tussle there, back after, well, yeah, basically the tussle that they got into after Graham Hill Bend. So, see if those 2 can get back into it. It's a shame if they don't, but they've got 20 minutes to, so lots of time. Let's get back on board with 1st place, and that Jurassic Park Aston pushing far too hard into that hairpin. A little bit of a lock-up, had to readjust himself. Not getting too much pressure as of yet from the Jaguar of Ashley behind him. McLaren there. Big Innie. All sorts of trouble. Pressure from 4th place now, Evil Dragon. So Big Innie's actually done a sterling job. He's got past Evil Dragon and up to the same spot he was at last race by the end of it. So the only way is up for him here. Let's see what everyone else is saying. No one else is saying anything else. Good evening, everybody. I just had another person join us. Evening. How you all doing? Big Innie taking that inside line round Sheens. And yeah, Ash not happy about that. He feels he may have been forced off there. There may be some adjudication after that, which may need to be done, I'm going to be honest with you. Let's put Ashley back into really far back. So Solutions now getting taken on by Vulcan. Vulcan's got that inside line down round Paddock. She goes, well, you want to defend that line on the inside there. There's a couple of corners that you don't defend your inside, you want to lose it. Paddock's definitely one of those, and also Eustace learned that against Vulcan. Ashley is going to look here, drop back into 6th on that contact round Sheens. So I'm not particularly happy. Lots of flashing from the lights there behind him. Get back on board with 1st place. Sterling job so far. Big Innie closing in on him though in that McLaren. Round Hawthorns, down towards Westfields, up down Dingle Dangle, round Sheen. Big Innie doing really well last race, getting into 3rd position, doing really well this race, getting into 2nd position. He was also fighting Aston Martins then, and he could never quite get the legs on them. He always kept just out of reach. See if it's the same case with this Aston Martin. He is very close enough behind him as he comes up and down this start straight up towards Paddock. Can't do anything on the outside line. Luke's defending the inside, but he's not done a good job of it, pushed himself wide, and Big Innie's got the switch back on that and gone into 1st place as they break down towards Druids. Can Luke do anything? No, he can't. That does seem to be Big Innie up into 1st. And now he's just got to defend against Luke. Vulcan up into 3rd against Evil Dragon there. I did jump back to have a quick look at it. We did get to see him not very well. He's absolutely taken 3rd by every means. The pack for now is a bit split up, stretched out. Yeah, good 2nd in between, or more between the drivers. 3 seconds who presented enter. Another 2nd between Brian and Ashley, and the same again, half a 2nd between. Well, no, Adam Hyde and Aussie Rooster. To be the only action going on at the moment. It's Big Innie to stretch out that lead. Luke trying to hold on that 2nd position from Vulcan. Vulcan is the master. Pressure on other drivers. He will do. He saw a little bit of a gap on the inside there. He's going to try and take advantage. He has done. Earned the side line down into Druids, and if you got that, you have held it. That's it, done. Easy. Just like that, textbook stuff. You get that inside line into Druids, you are done. It's very hard. I've not seen many people be able to defend that off. Possibly maybe only 1 or 2. Otherwise you have to give that up, but Luke has now dropped back into 2nd, so Vulcan up into 2nd. Up to 2nd here, Luke into 3rd. Luke getting the square on the exit of Surtees there. Vulcan will want to be making Arrow at Big Innie there in 1st position, both McLarens. 13 minutes left. this 20 minutes. Is Lewis Edwards going to take it home? The double victory after securing this championship. I feel he's going to. I'm going to wish him good luck to it. Be a really good send-off. Luke pushing far too hard down round Sterling there. Onto the grass he goes. Vulcan all over the back of Big Innie at the moment. Big Innie knows what he needs to do. He needs to defend these inside lines. Some fast corners, but you hold those inside lines, you can defend well. This corner proving it more than any other. Forcing Vulcan onto the outside there. See if you can do the switchback, but you can't. Push hard down towards Green Hill. Down and round. This is the corner which can make and break people. Into Sheens, Surtees. You know what, Vulcan did have the inside line there. Just not enough, and he got a wiggle on. Just did not do boat him too well on this straight. Until the very end there, Big Innie was actually pulling away, so didn't get good on that corner at all. Now Westfield, down the hill. Bit wide there and squirreling by Lewis Edwards. Up Dingle Dangle. Dingle Dell even. Dingle Dangle. One of those. Breaking hard down into that left-hander of Sterling. On the straight of Clearways. Towards that Clark's corner. Break that last marker. Lift off. Push in. Slowly push on that throttle down around that corner there. You don't want to push out too hard. To the edge of that track because you just push yourself into the gravel pit. Vulcan all over the back of Big Innie, making his presence completely felt there. Looking to see what he can do on the outside. He can't do much, but he can definitely keep up the momentum. We're trying to spook Big Innie here. Big Innie just taking a nice, clean, sensible defensive line round Druids. He's under maximum pressure here from Lewis Edwards. Go around Graham Hill corner. Pushing a bit wide. Round Surtees there. Getting a bit of a faster line off that corner, but it's enough to really put the attention on him going down this strong. Didn't have momentum to take anything round Hawthorns and again round Westfield, so they're sticking in here for the ride. Oh no, he's not. He's going to try and do something up here. He's going to have to force that defensive. Oh, really well done there by Big Innie, holding off that defensive line there. Well done, Big Innie, sir. Yes. Vulcan trying to force that first place. Sorry, I'm getting so excited. I'm tripping over my words. That first place by pushing on the inside line around Sheens, but Big Innie holding his line on the outside there and bending him off down towards Sterling and holding his first place through here. So really well done as Vulcan advances again up towards Paddock Hill on the inside line, and again forcing him back down, and this time it does work. Big Innie does have to take the second position. He's got the inside line now into Pilgrim's corner, but has he? Big Innie getting the inside, maybe switch back. But we then got the left hand of Graham Hill there, which keeps Vulcan in first place. Oh, it's all going on. It's tit for tat, go for go. For now, Vulcan in first position, but Big Innie hot on his tails. These two aren't going to let up on each other at all. McLaren versus McLaren, it is just a battle of the drivers here. I need to learn to breathe, otherwise I'm going to pass out from all of this. Whistle wetted, hydrated, and then going through Dingle Dell. Up here through Sheens. Both of them keeping it nice and clean. But now Vulcan trying to extend that lead again as he did in the first race. Back up into first position. Got to give him credit, from 10th up into first. This is the reason why he's won this league. Tries to extend that lead against Big Innie. Beginning for now in his slip. Anything he can do down towards pedals? He's having a poke up the inside. No, nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. He's trying to look at those spaces. But Vulcan, just like him, knowing where to make himself feel wide, get those elbows out, shut down any advances. For now, let's see how he gets on around this corner here. Yeah, Vulcan taking Surtees there very well, and just increasing that lead massively. We're going to leave these two here and carry on with other battles further down the pack. And a Piper slowly trying to catch back up in the mix there. He's got a good just under 3 seconds to try and break down in the next 7 minutes to see if he can get any other more action apart from third position in this race. Luke holding on fourth for now after being knocked back from first position into fourth. Aussie Rooster second ahead of Evil Dragon and Ashley, who seem to be fighting it out here, and Evil Dragon has, as we spoke, just gone off. And he started again from 8th position. Got Brian down here in 9th. So let's get back on here with Placenta Denton or Ashley. Ashley's doing there. You know what? I think I know exactly what Ashley was doing there. Ashley was doing being a complete sportsman, and actually waited for Evil to get past him because he felt it was unfair that he accidentally nudged him and sent him into the gravel and gave the position back. That is sportsmanship at its best. That's what we like to see. Good on you, Ashley. Really well done there. Not only just a brilliant livery maker, but also a brilliant sportsman. Good on the chap. Let's climb back up here and see what's going on with these top three. At the moment, not much. Everything being a bit split up. Vulcan increasing that lead to 2 seconds. Big Innie sitting in second for now. Not much to worry about, but that difference between him and Adam Piper behind him slowly decreasing. Piper making his way back up. So see him running a little bit squirrely coming over. Sheen's there. Not according wanting to go too squirrely round, as he wants to try and maybe possibly push up for a second position in this last race of this final. Everyone loves the podium on the very last race. That seems to be it for now. We're going to stick on board with first and second. See if anything can be done here. Vulcan setting a perfect time here. It's interesting to see if you can keep that time up. He is. Still keeping it. It was 300 a second, that's 200 a second, but his last fastest lap was a 27.775. Oh, that may have lost it on that corner there, but that could have been a push down to 27.5. We'll see what happens. Somehow still in the purple, even with that little venture onto the grass. Vulcan doing his hardest to try and extend that lead. Faster lap after faster lap. Now he's not racing somebody else, he's racing himself. Ultimate competitor. Comes across the line here, let's see what he does pull off. No, it wasn't, he lost it all there in that last sector. Dropped down to 27.8. As they speed round, 3 minutes left of this race. 17 minutes gone already. And it all seems to be a bit stretched out for now. Everyone seems to be sort of sat back into it. Vulcan's made his way into first position and is trying to stretch that out by beating himself on times, but for the moment his fastest lap still sits at 1:27.775, being the fastest lap of this race as well. Following him is Big Innie. Big Innie trying to do faster laps too to try and keep up with him. Not doing well enough, and Adam Piper there, I don't know if he's had a spin or what's happened, but he's dropped back from being only 2 seconds away from Big Innie to being 5 seconds away, nearly 6 seconds away. So I'm going to guess possibly pushing a bit too hard, and that has then done him a disfortune. But with that, Luke can see him. Maybe Luke can hunt him down with 2 minutes left. Anything's possible. This is racing. At the moment, everything else seems pretty much laid out. I do love that livery of the centre decker there, really jazzy. Got my favourite colour orange in and blue, so for now I'm really liking that livery. Oh, don't listen to what I'm saying, Placenta Denter. Get back onto that track. Don't push too hard round Clarks. Go on you get, good lad. Right, moving back down the pack, Ashley in 7th. Eagle Dragon 8th. Ashley wants to get back into this race. We've done a bit of disservice at the first lap. Vulcan is absolutely storming off again. 4.4 seconds difference between him and second place Big Innie at the moment. Again, racing himself for the fastest lap. Up and down through Dingledale, down Sheens, down towards Stirling. Still in that purple. Has he done Stirling well enough? So flies down clearways towards Clark Curve. Pushing as hard as he can. I'm actually generally wondering if he's going to make it. Let's see if he can do it. 27 point he has. Literally a fraction. It's gone down by being 7.72 to 7.22. Swapped to middle 7 for another 2. Good on him. And for now, not much going on apart from, oh no, I'm seeing action here. I am seeing action, my spidey senses are tingling. Ashley and Evil Dragon are back at it again. On the penultimate lap as well. Oh no, Ashley. Thought he nearly lost it there, a bit of drifting round Clarks. And this is it, this is the final lap. Ashley versus Evil. Braking hard down into Druids here. Both of them taking a fairly good line. I know that Jaguar is supposed to be very good in a straight line. There's not too many of those around this track here. Well, coming up to one now though, see how this corner's taken up round Surtees. Down Druids drop. Sorry, forgive me. Yeah, right. Sorry, forgive me. Vulcan, congratulations on your first place. 2 races tonight and a championship. This man is going to be chuffed. Second place, Big Innie. Well done, sir. Third place, Adam Piper. Good on you. Luke getting very close to him, though. In for a 4th. Followed by Aussie Rooster 5th, Placenta Denter 6th. As he comes round Clarks. And then we've got this little fight here between Ash and Evil. They come down towards Clarks as well. Both of them going to be possibly side by side coming up towards this line. He's Ashley's got it. Good on him. 7th, 8th, and then Brian 9th already. Well done, everybody. And that is the end of the second round of this final tonight here at Brands. My Full Throttle Racing, sponsored by Lovely Stickers. Congratulations there, fastest lap, clean race. He would have got podium if he had added it all up from the last race as well, but he didn't. He started back in 10th, so driver of the night and possibly of the league has to be Vulcan here. Well done to that man for winning it. Hopefully he's going to come back next season and see how it all turns out. Guys, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see what the chat room says. Loads of stuff. Nothing's there. But that's not the point. We are... Well, thank you all for joining in. We very much appreciated it. From me, Daxi Man, and from Full Throttle Racing, we'd like to say thank you, and thank you again to our sponsors, lovely stickers. This is Daxi Man signing off and saying night-night. Hope everything is alright. Ashley just mentioning that the Jag was awful. It can be. It can be. Maybe choose a different one next time. We may not be. And the best of British might be something else. Might be American. Might go back to Japanese. God knows. Have to tune in for that next season. But for now, goodbye and love you all.